And Pope Francis is back at the Vatican today after spending 5 weeks in the hospital. Before leaving, the 88-year-old briefly addressed the crowd outside Gemelli Hospital in Rome. Now a cardinal is saying Francis will have to, quote, find another way of being Pope in order to adjust to his new reality. Associate editor at America Magazine and host of Inside the Vatican, Colleen Dulle, is joining me now for more on this. Colleen, thanks for coming on. Now that Pope Francis is back at the Vatican, what do you think his new normal will be?
Yeah, so his doctor said that we can expect a 2-month period of convalescence, so he's going to have to take it easy. They said no big group events. That's really significant given that it's the Jubilee year, so the Pope is having big meetings with these big groups of pilgrims every week, every Saturday in Rome, in addition to his usual Wednesday general audience. So those big group meetings will not be happening. He probably will be able to take one-on-one meetings as long as the people who are meeting with him are not sick or have any kind of infections. So it seems possible that he could continue forward with his scheduled meeting on April 8th with King Charles and Queen Camilla. But as for what his medical treatment is going to look like, he's supposed to be resting a lot. He's going to continue receiving medications because although he's over the double pneumonia, he's still fighting a few other viruses. And then also he's continuing respiratory and physical therapy. These are to help him regain his strength since he's been having some assistance breathing with some oxygen tubes in his nose. He also is being weaned off of those gradually.
The Pope addressed the public briefly. He spoke with a weakened voice. He kind of struggled to raise his arms to bless the crowd. But there was also this moment where he acknowledged a woman in the crowd holding flowers. What do you make of that first public appearance?
Yeah, it was our first time seeing the Pope really face on. So we got a photo maybe a week ago now that showed him from the back side, and that was our first vision of the Pope. But his appearance at the hospital window yesterday, he was looking really tired. He had some marks under his eyes from where his oxygen mask had been, and then he tried to speak. It seemed like he wanted to speak a little bit more after giving the shout out to, I believe her name is Carmela, the lady with the yellow flowers. She has been bringing flowers apparently to his audiences for a long time now. So it seemed like, he's excited to get out. He was excited to see the crowd, but at the same time, the guy just looks exhausted, and I think he's going to need a lot of rest.
The Vatican hasn't announced anything about the Pope's schedule, including Easter next month. What are you watching for on that front as he recovers?
Yeah, I think we're going to be watching this week to see what happens when the president of Poland comes. We're also expecting to get an update maybe tomorrow from the Vatican. They said not to expect one today. I assume he's taking it relatively easy right now, starting with probably documents, signing things, reviewing things. That's the kind of work he was able to do in the hospital. We'll also probably find out from the parish priest at Holy Family Parish in Gaza whether he's making his phone calls to them. That's something that he really tries to do as much as he can. And so I think that'll be a good signifier of what kind of energy he has right now. And that priest often posts on social media when the Pope calls.
All right, Colleen Dulle, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.